is that she has been in this industry much longer than I have, and maybe there's something that she knows about, like, it wouldn't fix anything. The thing is too is like I think that like all everyone is just trying to like create separation, even though there's clearly like not always separation. I have no
I
expectation.
think some of the things that I don't even need to be aware of are just vile and disgusting.
Anything. I don't owe, neither of us owe anybody anything except like respect.
Expressed her feelings during a TikTok live.
Not fair, and no one ever should be spoken to in a manner that.
It started with a doorbell ring. No, really, imagine this. A black SUV pulls up to a quiet Beverly Hills neighborhood. A woman in oversized sunglasses steps out. The camera flashes from a conveniently parked paparazzi car catch the subtle curve of her smile. It's Selena Gomez, and she's holding something in her hands, a gift bag, maybe, or just decades of unresolved tension and a bouquet of white roses. What was she doing there? Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. The moment that headline dropped, Selena Gomez visits Hailey Bieber to congratulate her on the birth of her son, Jack Blues Bieber. The internet spiraled into chaos. Group chats lit up. Twitter, or should we say X, exploded. Fan pages went into overdrive. Was this real? Was it a PR stunt? Had hell frozen over? No matter what camp you're in. Team Selena, Team Hailey, or just Team Please, I need a distraction from my own life. This story had everything. Celebrity drama, redemption arcs, motherhood, maturity, and a touch of Hollywood magic. But beyond the photos and headlines lies a deeper, far more human story. One that's about healing, timing, and what happens when we finally grow up. Let's dive into the timeline, the emotions, and yes, the mystery of the infamous baby gift. Because this wasn't just a visit. It was a cultural reset. Before the roses and the smiles, there were years, 10 of them, to be exact, of public whispers, passive-aggressive posts, and enough online sleuthing to fill a Netflix documentary. Justin Bieber. The name alone sparks debate like pineapple on pizza. For those who somehow missed the last 10 years of tabloid history, teach us your ways. Here's a quick recap. Justin and Selena were Hollywood's golden couple for years. On again, off again, and always under a microscope. Then came Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, a stunning model with a quiet, refined presence and an equally high-profile family name. Justin and Hailey married in 2018, and the internet hasn't stopped comparing ever since. But why do we care so much? Because somewhere along the way, we stopped just watching and started emotionally investing. We picked sides. We created narratives. We inserted our own heartbreak into their stories. And that's what makes this next part so unbelievable. What happens when the two rivals meet and hug? June 2025. The sun is warm, the vibes are good, and the internet is feeling tense. TMZ breaks it first. Selena Gomez was spotted entering the Bieber residence. Not for a confrontation. Not for a secret collab. But to offer congratulations. Why does this matter? Because this moment felt like peace. Not the Instagrammed, overly filtered kind. The real, raw kind that's born from years of working on yourself, letting go of old wounds, and maybe, just maybe, realizing that your ex's wife isn't your enemy. Inside sources say the visit lasted longer than expected, and yes, there were smiles, some tears, and genuine laughter. Selena reportedly held baby Jack, congratulated Hailey with sincerity, and even complimented the nursery. It's safari-themed. We love to see it. But here's the kicker. There were no cameras allowed inside. No press. No press releases. Just two women, talking. Could this really be the moment fans have waited years for? Okay, let's talk about the tiniest character in this saga, Jack Blues Bieber. If names could trend, Jack's middle name broke Twitter for a good 6 hours. Why Blues? Is it a nod to Justin's love of jazz guitar? Or perhaps a metaphor for the emotional roller coaster these three have been on. Whatever the reason, baby Jack's arrival clearly signaled a shift. Parenthood has a way of rearranging your priorities. Suddenly, old grudges don't seem so important. Late-night Instagram shade feels trivial. You start focusing on the future, not the past. Hailey, by all accounts, has embraced motherhood with grace. Her recent posts show her cradling Jack, eyes soft, captions simple. He changed everything. And maybe he did, because Jack's birth sparked a moment that brought peace to a feud that defined a generation. So how did Selena get the invite? Let's get real for a second. Healing doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens when you do the work: therapy, journaling, quiet nights in where you cry over a sad Taylor Swift song and then feel better the next morning. Sources close to both women say this reunion wasn't a fluke. It had been building for a while. DMs exchanged. A few "hey, hope you're well" texts. A mutual friend reportedly initiated the idea after Jack's birth. Wouldn't it be nice if nice turned into reality? Selena's decision to visit wasn't just about baby Jack. It was about closure, growth, and maybe rewriting the ending of a story that was never really theirs to begin with. And Hailey? She welcomed it with open arms. But what does this mean for fans? And for the internet that's been feeding on this rivalry for years? Let's talk reactions. Instagram comment sections were a war zone. On one side, this has to be fake. On the other, OMG my heart, we won. Theories ran wild. Some called it a PR stunt. Others saw it as poetic. One user wrote, "I've waited 7 years for this moment. I can finally sleep." Even celebrities chimed in. Taylor Swift liked a fan tweet about mature women supporting each other. Demi Lovato posted a cryptic "Love always wins" story. Meanwhile, Justin, ever the wild card, posted a simple photo of Jack's tiny hand with the caption, "Family." So what's the truth? Maybe we'll never know every detail. But what matters is this. Two women chose kindness over competition. And in doing so, they gave the internet something rare: hope. So what did they talk about? No mics, no transcripts. But insiders suggest the conversation was real, honest, and even a little emotional. Topics reportedly included motherhood and how it changes everything: their shared experience with fame, scrutiny, and online bullying the past, and how they've grown from it the future. And how they hope fans can grow too. Selena allegedly shared how happy she was for them, even joking, "Guess this means we really are grown-ups now, huh?" The image of that moment is striking. Two former rivals realizing they were never actually against each other, just stuck in a narrative that wasn't theirs. Makes you think, right? This wasn't just a celebrity meet and greet. It was a mirror held up to our obsession with drama, rivalry, and the myth that women must be pitted against each other. For years, the Selena-Hailey-Justin triangle was used to fuel clickbait, sell stories, and keep us invested in imaginary battles. But this visit did something rare. It broke the script. It said, "Actually, we're good now." In a world that profits off female rivalry, this quiet act of peace was louder than any diss track or viral shade. It was two women saying, "You don't get to write our story anymore." And maybe, just maybe, that's what we all needed to hear. So what does this mean for you, sitting on your couch, scrolling through another think piece about Selena and Hailey? It means this: people change. Grudges end. Healing happens in ways you never expect. Whether you've had a fallout with a friend, a messy breakup, or just a narrative you can't seem to shake, there's something beautiful in realizing it's not too late to rewrite the ending. Selena showing up wasn't about Justin. It was about choosing peace, choosing growth, and maybe choosing to be the bigger person when it counts. What if we all did that? The door opened. They hugged. The baby cooed. And somehow, just like that, a decade of drama started to dissolve. Not erased, just reframed. This wasn't the story we expected, but it might be the one we needed. So here we are, scrolling past another viral headline, feeling a little more hopeful than we did yesterday. Selena and Hailey reminded us that healing is possible. That stories don't always end in drama. That sometimes two women can rise above the noise and create something new, a shared moment of peace, for the sake of a baby, for the sake of themselves. Speech Balloon, what did you feel when you heard the news? Eyes, do you believe in second chances and quiet reconciliations? Lightbulb, and what story in your life might be ready for its own rewrite? Let's talk about it. Because behind every viral moment is a very human truth, and we're all living our own version of it.